All right, Harry, you got Chicago this weekend. Just what are the emotions like when you ever face the fire?
I mean, I'm far enough removed from leaving now where, I don't really know. There's only a couple players I actually played with that are still on the squad. So, it'd be nice to see a couple guys and, play against them. But for me, the emotions are the same as playing any other team in this league. It's going out and trying to do my best and help this team get a much-needed win at home.
You were talking about when you played for the Fire, just like the team aspect. You like to get along with the guys, and you play well when you have relationships. Do you feel like in your second year here, you've gotten to that point where you just know what to expect from the guys around you?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously there's a little bit of turnover between last year and this year for us, but, right now, this current moment in time, I feel comfortable. It's been evidenced the last couple of weeks in practice and in games. I feel good. Feel like I'm at a place to, contribute, a great amount to this team. So, for me, I'm itching to get back out there and play another game in a couple of days.
How has it felt for you breaking through with a couple goals, first in the Open Cup and then against Red Bulls?
Yeah, it's good. I'm someone that doesn't, judge myself on stats, but I think, it's nice validation. And, for me, I've put in some good work the last 3 or 4 weeks in training and, gotten rewarded for it. Unfortunately, last game, the goal wasn't enough to get a result for us, but, personally, feeling good and confident and hopefully, get another goal or some major contribution this weekend to help the team win.
On that shot, what's kind of going through your mind when you see the ball coming in? Are you thinking I'm going to place it just right on that post, where he can't get to it?
Yeah, it was a really good ball by Will. I kind of peeled off their guy and just, either creating an angle for me or creating an angle for Clint to get the ball. Will played a great pass and I just let it roll across my body and knew that the defender was closing down, so I didn't have a ton of time. So I hit it first time and it ended up working out pretty well.
Going back to you've scored a couple goals and you said you've worked on a couple of things. Yeah. What were some of those things you worked at in practice? Reading the game, shooting?
Yeah, I think for me, I was out injured and I kind of took some time to think about, what could separate myself on this team and what could I bring, that may be a little bit different than other guys we have, because we got a lot of guys that are technically gifted, and I think for me that's the baseline is being technically clean. But I think I went back and thought about how can I move without the ball, how can I create space, how can I work hard, create space for others, and be willing to do the things that maybe other guys on the team either aren't willing to do or don't prefer to do. For me, that's been the big thing, is just how can I create space for myself by moving without the ball and being smart in that aspect of the game.
And how important is that in soccer? Because that's really one of the most underrated things in soccer. And how important is that?
I think it's maybe one of those things that fans don't notice, or players, if you're casually watching a game, you might not notice. But I think the best players in the world are so adept at doing that. It doesn't need to be 50-yard sprint, but for me, it's curling off a guy to create an extra yard to shoot the ball. It's the difference between playing a pass in behind and getting a pass cut off. For me, so it's those little things I went back and just thought about. How could I think and use my brain to help create an extra yard or two on the field and help myself be successful.
The home game coming up, any sense of urgency, or it's just more about we just got to play our way and we'll get the result?
Yeah, last time we were out, we got a good come-from-behind win against DC, and Chicago's a talented team. They got guys that can score goals, so I think for us, it's kind of doing the same thing. It's about being good in possession, pressing, in their half of the field to try to win the ball instead of winning the ball 70 yards from our attacking goal, maybe 30 or 40 yards, make it easy for us. But I think, we got some stuff to build off from our last home game, so go out and, we need a win. We need 3 points, and hopefully we'll get that.
Have you enjoyed the World Cup so far, and what's been your takeaways?
I have. I haven't been getting up at 5 to watch the first game, but, it's nice coming into the locker room every day and have a couple games on and watch before training, after training. It, kind of helps you get excited to come out and train every day.
Who do you have winning it all? Any hot takes?
My favorite team is Spain. It always has been. I just, you watch in the Portugal game, they're so exciting to watch play, and they're so good at keeping possession that it's hard not to root for them.
Speaking of that, Iniesta, talk about creating space.
Yeah.
How incredible is he?
Yeah, that was my favorite player, all growing up and still is. It's crazy he's still playing the game at such a high level when I feel like I was so young starting to watch him. Yeah, it's someone I try to emulate, and he's so good at not necessarily sprinting all over the field, but, he always seems to be open and always seems to create that extra half yard, which is kind of important in soccer.
And his ability to read the game. Yeah. I don't think it's unparalleled.
No, yeah.
Zidane or somebody else.
Yeah, his vision, he just always knows where to, he always knows where the ball's going to go next, which is special.